So here we go for the second half of the Hula Hoops National Cup semi-final. It's WIT Maxol Wildcats that lead Pyrobel Killester 36-31. And Ronan, as she did in the first half, continues her hot scoring streak. Moves her personal tally to 10. It cuts the lead to 3. Poppin looks to attack Kavanagh, but as she did in the first half, fantastic defense. Good defense from Killester this time as they get the turnover. And Aisling Sullivan starts the second half for Killester. Contreras called for travel. Rightly so by a look, took a few steps forward, putting the ball on the floor. And after the first half there, Wildcats led for a lot of the first half, but then Killester came back strong at the end and took the lead. Who will be the happiest of the two teams, or will they both just be happy they've got to the half and got into the game a little bit?
I think both teams have played well in different patches, so if I was coaching either of the teams, I would be trying to extend those patches and forcing the teams into bad decisions such as that one again. So you can see good defense again. Both teams have learned, kept the hands up straight and forced a bad shot. So I'd be focusing on getting that. And then if I was Wildcats, I'd be looking inside for Kathy Kavanagh. And if I was Killester, I'd keep shooting those open trees when Wildcats are not getting backed on defense.
Sullivan does exactly that, can't make it, and the other player you mentioned, Kavanagh, grabs the rebound. So Katie Fox being guarded by Rebecca Nagel. Finds Levy. And the one thing you'd see, maybe it's come out of injuries, I haven't seen too much of Wildcats this year, but when they've made changes, you see Levy, who didn't come on until late in the first half, has now seen extended minutes in the second half, but they've not been afraid to rotate a little bit.
No, which is positive, especially when you have injuries. You know, coaches become tense, like putting players in situations, especially a cup semi-final. But I have been impressed with all the subs. Everyone who's come on the court has shown level-headed and got into the game pretty quickly. So if both teams keep this up, we should be in for a very interesting second half as well.
And boom, inside to Kavanagh. Kavanagh rims out there, and Byrne gets the ball to Contreras, and he shakes Levy. Gets down the lane with a foul is called. I think a trip on Yasmin Boone.
And that's a pity now, just unlucky there with the contact. Katie did a great job on defence, forcing Rachel down the lane, and just got clipped behind there by Jasmine.
Good hands there from Rona, but it's in the hands of Michelle Clark. She makes a nice move but can't finish, and Kavanagh grabs another rebound, and Levy to Rona. Looks to make a break. It's below us. We can see Fox noticeably limping for Wildcats. They won't want to see that. Hopefully it was just a bang she took. She looked to run it off. Boone, help from Hearn, but Boone strong enough to still finish over the arms of
Aveen and Mimi there. Look, that's really good defense. There's not much you can do when that happens. You know, it's a fadeaway shot. All credit to the offensive player there, and good defense as well.
But Byrne comes right back and scores two of her own. So the lead is now 3 for Killester, 38-35.
That's a great start for Byrne. She struggled the first half, so it's great to settle her into the second half so quickly, and that'll be a big positive for Killester, just to give them a little bit more than just the outside game. They had the option to go inside as well.
Katie Fox looks to have shrugged off that injury. Boone takes another three, doesn't make it, and Sullivan looks to push, and she finds the open Contreras, who misses that three, but a great hustle by Nagel. Gets into the hands of Byrne, but Byrne can't keep it inside. And Wildcats have the ball, leading 38-35.
It's interesting to see both teams staying in man-to-man the whole game as well. You know, I'm a big believer in man-to-man. I love playing it, I love watching it. It makes basketball far more exciting. So it's great that both teams are not getting tense right now, not getting apprehensive. They both coaches believing in their players and trusting them to do the job on the defensive end.
Contreras skips to the defense and finds Clark. Clark doesn't make that. And again, a great box out by Kavanagh. Finds Katie Fox, he shakes, finds Boone. Boone puts the ball on the floor but can't make that jump shot, and Clark and Sullivan look to start the fast break for Killester. And she finds Nagel on the far side of the court, and Nagel makes a three, but it's going to be weighed off. A foul from Aveen Byrne, I think that she just pushed off Kathy Kavanagh, who was trying to front on defence. And again, you see the experience of Kavanagh.
It's great. That's her second charge of the game now. Like that's a great boost for Wildcats when you have somebody who's willing to put their body on the line to disrupt the offense. And as you said, the 3-point shot would have counted only for Kathy was willing to put her body on the line and take the contact.
And unfortunately for a disappointed Byrne, as you said, she started off well in the second half, but she just picked up a fourth foul, so she's going to have to go to the bench, and she'll be replaced by McDonald.
And you can see now Killester choosing to rest their American player there as well. Again, giving her a few more minutes as well to help her in the fourth quarter when it seems like it's going to be a tense game all the way through.
Coach Carl Kilbride is running this out to McCann. She made a three in the first half, misses that one. But he'll like the fact he's winning this game and use that to give his main offensive threat a little bit of rest. Helena Rowan back out to Stone, and Stone with another three. She pumps her fist with delight and brings Wildcats back to within 41-38.
Another 3-point shot there from Wildcats. So Wildcats are starting to find their range as well, which is great to see. Makes it a very exciting game as well. So Killester are going to have to force their guards to come out more and put more pressure on the 3-point line. They can't keep giving up, especially Melissa Stone, who likes to shoot the three, and now she's found her rhythm.
So Fox evades the attention of McCann, across to Stone. Kavanagh calling for the ball inside, and indeed it goes into Kavanagh against McDonald, and Kavanagh shows her strength there with a great finish and extends the lead to 43-40.
You can see the experience of Kavanagh there. She wanted that ball. She held her post up as long as it took for the guard to get her the ball, and then had no doubt in her mind when she was going to that basket. She wants this game badly.
Sullivan, three from the corner, doesn't go. Stone with a rebound, fights off the attention of Sullivan, and ball back in the hands of Fox, and the score is actually 41-40 side, not 43-40.
Oh, that's smart defence for Killester. They learned from the last time. They saw that Kathy was looking for the ball again, and they had a double team, even triple team ready for Kathy there, but unfortunately lost it as they were breaking out.
So Stone takes another three. This one got caught in the wind, and it's Killester that start the fast break. Clark the extra pass to McCann. McCann can't make that one in. A little bit of a scrappy period, but Fox pushes the ball for Wildcats. Nice no-look pass inside to Rowan, but Rowan misses the open layup, and Rebecca Nagel pushes for Killester.
And there you have Ashling's experience, just slowing the game down. You know, there's been some misses. Oh, another layup miss, but there's been some misses, so sometimes it's better just to slow the game down and get a good look. That was an open look, and it should really have done better with the layup there.
A little bit of a scrappy patch, and a foul is called as McDonald pushes Kavanagh inside, and a timeout is called as Killester still lead 41-40. So 3:30 to go in the third quarter. 41 all. As we have a missed shot.
And we're going through a bit of a dry spell for both teams. The first time in the game it's happened. Even though like Killester I think are getting the better looks, they're just not executing on the finish.
Kavanagh again shows to step up from that mid-range. She will hit that shot, and there's a mistake on the scoreboard. It is in fact now 42-41 to the Wildcats. And Nagel takes a deep three, doesn't go. Batted around, Clark gets the hands of the ball, but it ends up in the hands of Rowan. And followed by Fox, who's still noticeably limping.
I think you see Killester have gone back into that zone now, trying to change it up. And sometimes it costs you a 3-point shot, and you just saw that there after the first team to step back into zone and after hurting them there.
Yeah, and Yasmin Boone missed the previous 3 or 4 3-point shots, but she made no mistake there. As he said, they went back into zone and they were punished. A nice block there. And Fox looked to start the fast break to Rohan, and she's fouled by Clark. And I have to say, I've not seen Helena Rowan play before, but from start to finish she's been hugely impressive in this game for Wildcats.
But she's played like that all season. I remember down in the Wildcats game against us when we played them in Waterford. Again, it was a player maybe we weren't expecting, and she hit us with some baseline layups there that at crucial times that got Wildcats back in the game. And you can see she's doing the same here now. But I have to say I really like Katie Fox's quick pass there. Instead of taking the extra dribble over the top and trusted her teammate to get the ball and get the 2 shots.
Yeah, Fox is only 2 points in the game, but their contribution to the Wildcats in terms of running the team has been huge. And they now lead 46-41 as Killester's scoring has just stalled a little bit. Hence Contreras steps back into the game. But good hands from Kavanagh, cleaned up by Katie Fox, and again she makes that full court pass. Again it's Rowan, and again she's fouled, and she scores this time. So she'll have a chance for a 3-point play, and leave exactly what you talked about from Katie Fox.
That's what I was saying, the early pass, you saw she passed that from her own half of the court just outside the 3-point line, but it all came from the hustle of Cathy out there just getting a hand on the ball, diving on the ball, and 2 Wildcats players come up with the ball and a quick pass into a quick layup and got the and one call. Now it'll be interesting to see now how Killester will respond. 7-point lead, I think it's the largest lead Wildcats have had this game, and coming into 1 minute 50 coming into the fourth quarter. So the next minute and 50 seconds is crucial here. If Wildcats get a few more scores, there could be a double figure lead going into the fourth. And now we have Jasmine Boone going to the line for 2 shots. Killester need a few scores just to bring them back into the game and keep it a narrow lead going into the fourth.
Foul called on Anna Puppin as she reached in. I think it's more the way the action looked than anything else there. She thrust her arms forward, and
sometimes you could be smart with the offensive player there, especially the refs have been calling it tight, and when the hands are straight up, to be fair to the refs, they haven't called it. No. But that time a slight lean forward, like you said, a bit of trust action, and she got the 2 shots.
Boone makes that, and she joins the top scorers in the game on 16 points. I think that's her 15th point in fact. So Helena Rohan with 16 and Rochelle Contreras with 16 lead the way at the moment. As McDonald makes a nice 2 from mid-range.
Killester really needed that to settle it and keep the game in their control as well. So it's only 6 points now with a minute and a half left in the quarter.
Kavanagh again takes that short jump shot. Rebound is Sullivan. Tries to have numbers on the break, and a lovely pass from Sullivan. Gets the ball back, and nice pass inside, and a great finish from McDonald. She gets back-to-back baskets and some great basketball from Killester.
Absolutely, and they needed that boost. McDonald after setting up big time now for them and really getting them back in the game.
And she grabs the rebound from the Boone miss, and again Sullivan runs the fast break. Contreras for 3, and shoots it. All of a sudden, when you said they were in danger of entering the fourth quarter, down double figures. They're right back to within one after a 7-point run.
Huge shot there, and such a quick release. The defense was there. Nobody was really expecting it, but that's the danger with Contra. She's so good and such a quick release. If you give her half a second, she will take the shot.
So 30 seconds to go. Good defense from Sullivan. She was certainly last to touch. The referees will talk about it.
It's a very enjoyable game. No team able to take control of the game. Defense, it stops coming up. Great double team by Ash there, and just waiting to see if the refs can clarify the call.
Ashin looks like someone's just robbed her there. But she didn't get the call, but it certainly came off her last.
Sometimes, you just need to rub the green, but I suppose when you play good defense, you just want a break to go your way, and Killester definitely got the break there.
So 16 seconds to go. It's Wildcats by 1.
Handle. Oh, great option. Short.
Contrell doesn't get it, but there's still 8 seconds to go, so he'll get a chance for another shot. Sullivan doesn't do it. 4. Still time on the clock. Contreras into the corner, but doesn't make it. So at the end of the third quarter, it's Wildcats maintain the lead, but they're only up 1 as they lead 49-48. So, this is the final quarter of the first semi-final of the Hula Hoops National Cup. And it's Maxol WIT Wildcats that lead 49-48 over Pyrobel Killester. Leave all to play to going into the fourth quarter. Is there any edge to either one, or are we simply starting fresh?
I was just thinking that myself, and I honestly couldn't pick a winner at this stage. I think the game has ebbed and flowed. Largest lead has only been 7 or 8 points. It's extremely tough to call. I don't know, Killester are going for their second, so they've been in this situation before. They're looking for their second cup final in a row. Maybe that little bit of experience. Wildcats haven't been there in the last 4 or 5 years. Maybe that will stand, but the teams have both picked up excellent import players, so it's hard to tell which way it's going to go.
And as you discussed that, Killester take the lead and then lose it again, and then grab it right back again as McDonald scores from a fantastic pass from Sullivan.
And then really the last few minutes of the last quarter and the first minute here, you can see Ash is starting to try to run the team a bit more, like she's pushing the ball and making good options on the passes, and you saw that's how Killester got back in the game, looking inside and running the fast break really, really well.
Kavanagh misses, but boom, grabs a rebound, dispatches Rochelle Contrell from the key and then puts in the layup off the board.
Boom has her double-double now, and like you said, I don't think anyone was going to stop her from getting that rebound and putting the ball in the basket.
McDonald, who's had a fantastic second half here, and it's really been a little bit of a spark for Killester as Michelle Clark drives, doesn't get it, but McDonald keeps the rebound alive. He's back in the hands of Clark, who will take another jumper, doesn't get it again. McDonald fights the rebound, but boom. Oh, you have to say that one was quite soft. Anna Puppins not pleased. She looked to be standing still, but
you can see what Boone's do there again, like, you know, especially the first half, that rebounding off the front of the rim and driving hard down the middle, and she started at the fourth quarter now, like trying, and again she's picked up a foul there as well, which we saw Killester in the first quarter in foul trouble from that.
So Fox again keeps things moving for Wildcats, but good hands from Puppin, knocks it off the leg of Kathy Kavanagh, and it will be Killester ball as they trail by a point.
Killester doing a good job of trying not to let Kathy back in the game. You can see she's double teaming when she gets the ball, and she's forcing Kathy to catch the ball on the baseline. Very difficult for her. And there's Ashley O'Sullivan with a great pass again, just unlucky on the miss there.
McDonald can't make that one, but and Boone doesn't punish them as she misses another layup on the break, and Rona's unable to get the rebound. And Killester have numbers, some good passing again from Ashley Sullivan, and maybe Clark can't connect on that occasion, and the lead is still one.
If I was Wildcats, I wouldn't be counting on her to miss that shot. They need to get out, put some pressure on her. You can't leave her open threes, especially at this crucial stage in the game.
Sullivan with the ball in the hands of Fox. Nice screen from Kavanagh. Fox pulls up, jump shot, doesn't get it, and a foul is called underneath the basket. It'll go the way of Killester. It's going on Yasmin Boone.
The referees are starting to call it tight again, so it's up now to players to recognise this patch in the game where the referees are calling the tight calls and go back to playing smart defence that they were in the second and third quarter with their hands straight up.
And we saw that in the first two men's semi-finals, where late in the game the referees really did call it extremely tight, so Neve mentions the girls will have to adapt. Sullivan looks to penetrate, gets the basket and makes that basket and puts Killester back in the lead. And we talked about it at the start of the game when she checked in. Ashley Sullivan didn't start the game, we talked about her experience, but how much of a difference she been in the second half?
I seen it there, especially you can see when Wildcats took the lead, there was a risk of going into double figures. You saw how Ash pushed the ball and she found her open man. So sometimes, like you said, especially with the Katie Fox as well, the 2 point guards haven't got big scores on the board, but what they're doing for their teammates is crucial at this point in the game to keep everyone involved and keep everyone in this game.
So we've had 5 consecutive lead changes in this final quarter. So with 6:20 to go, it's Maxol WIT Wildcats that lead 55-54. And Ronan uses a screen from Kavanagh, nice pass inside, and Kavanagh shows a lovely touch as she goes up and over, but Killester with Ashley Sullivan wastes no time, as Neve talked about, and Sullivan straight down the floor, and she didn't wait at all. The basket went in one end, she took it out of bounds and pushed straight down and got fouled down the other end.
Yeah, I love to see that kind of basketball, you know. You could see how pumped Helena Ronan was there, and while she was pumped, Ashley Sullivan went straight down the lane. It's really important now as you go into the last few minutes that you keep your head and keep control and don't let your emotions get the best of you.
Ashley Sullivan makes the first of her 2 free throws, cut the lead to 2. And she makes no mistake with the second, so we're back to that 1-point game again as Killester extend their defense into a full court zone press, but definitely a travel there. You see that a lot from the American players when they first get in the country, but you think halfway through the season, the Aston Boom would have got used to that, the fact they have to put the ball on the floor straight away here.
You're also coming into the fourth quarter now, the last 5 minutes of the game, so you know the simple things as well have to be done if you want to come out victorious in the game. And
you talked about earlier on the fact that she'd have to play the whole way and tiredness might come into it. Any signs of it yet, or she grabbed another rebound there, still able to play with the same intensity?
You know, where Jasmine has been lucky, she's unfortunately walking there, is though you've seen other people from Wildcats step up. You know, when she went through that bit of a lull in the third, you saw Kathy step up, and you saw Helena Ronan as well. So she has, and Ashton just trying to really push this game now and take Killester over the line as well. So it'll be interesting to go down to say who has the legs in the last 5 minutes of this game.
Yeah, notable change of speed from Ashley Sullivan. She puts Killester back in the lead, 58 to 57.
Interested to see Sinead Deegan, that experience. You know, I remember Sinead playing a cup final a few years ago, 16, 17 years of age. You know, that's 4 or 5 years ago now, so, you know, one of the players that has been here before, been in semi-finals, and they'll be looking for her to actually take some control and you know, help her team to settle down into this last few minutes.
Yeah, Sinead not expecting to play tonight through the injury, but it's a big game, huge game for Wildcats. They try and make the National Cup semi-final, so leaving it all out there.
Any player that's in Ireland wants to play cup. This is where it is. January is the best time of year to be a basketball player in Ireland, and to be on the court in front of a full packed arena and hear your team cheering you on, like, so, you know, I can definitely understand Sinead pushing herself to get back.
Shell Clark guarded by Boone. Good defense from Boone, but Clark still gets it. Finds the cross. Sullivan lets it go right on the shot clock, and a good job for Byrne, gets a hand on it, deflects it back into hands of Sullivan. Still have another 14 seconds. They try to extend their lead. Sits just at a single point.
Great job by Byrne, just keeping the ball alive and giving them another opportunity, but they've missed it.
Clark
Boone.
Makes it to Rowan, and Rowan extends her scoring. That's her 22nd point of the game as she leads all scorers.
You see Rowan's energy is really impressive right now. She just wants to run the ball, she wants to get out in front of players, and Killester are not going with her at the moment. So they really need to pick her up on the fast break there.
There you see Rochelle Contreras fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots. She's currently on 21, so Rochelle Clark checks out. I think Anna Puppin and Ali Maguire check in. The game is now tied at 59 all with 4:15 to go. And Killester retake the lead, and again they put that zone press on, but Katie Fox just managed to evade the attention. Deegan finds an open Ronan, and Ronan from the corner doesn't make it. Contreras with a rebound, 2-on-2. She crosses over, gets into Kiva, good defense, and Deegan slows it right up.
That's the experience again, slowing the transition offense, forcing them into it, and now they're struggling on the shot clock with only 10 seconds or 11 seconds left.
Good defense from Fox, deflects the ball, but referees decided to come off her legs, so it'll be Pyrobel Killester ball with 11 seconds on the shot clock. They lead by a point. Byrne gets it to Puppin. Nagel and Byrne, but Boone gets her hands on the ball. She leads the break, and Fox can't quite find her, but Boone slows it down enough to get her hands on the ball. And Rowan pulls up short jump shot, doesn't go. Rebound Contreras.
Wildcats at the moment just getting the looks of the basket, but they might regret not putting down the score there.
Contreras rattles one in and out from deep when no one was expecting her to shoot it.
You can really start to feel the tension out there now. Like, players are starting to get a little tense. Like, you can see the clock is running down. 3 minutes. It's a 1-point game in a cup semi-final.
A foul is called inside, and that's going to put Maxol WIT Wildcats into the penalty, and the next foul. Oh, sorry, that's gone against Killester. Sorry, that's only their second, so it's 3-2. As Ashton Sullivan gets a quick break and she'll check straight back in. And Eve, you kind of get the feeling that as the American checks out, a surprise call for you, or do you just need a little bit of a break with a push to come?
Maybe it's only a 1 point game at the moment. Maybe she did need a break, but if it was me, I'd probably leave my top scorer in the game with 3 minutes left. You don't want Wildcats to get any foothold going into the last couple of minutes.
Sullivan dives on the ball there. Great hustle, and her Fox hit the deck. Is it kind of a case now the next run is going to be the decisive one?
You feel that way, and but as the game has gone, as ebb and flow it runs. With 3 minutes left, though, there wouldn't be time maybe to make it run back. So it just depends on how teams go. I think the teams that take the better options now are more likely to give themselves the opportunity to win. So it depends who has the composure going down the stretch. So maybe that's why you got Ash back in. She's used to this situation. She knows what Cup Weekend is all about, to settle down her team and give her that experience. And the same you can see with Wildcats is keeping Sinead on the court again, because they've been here before.
So 2:50 to go, Killester 1. As Nagel makes that massive three and puts out 63 to 59 to Pyrobel Killester. And now it's Wildcats' turn to respond with 2:40 on the clock, and it goes inside the ball. A good defense from Puppin, and she's players with her, but Deegan slows it up again with good defense. Cross to Sullivan. Sullivan inside, picked up by Boone. Inside down to Puppin, and hands on the ball from Katie Fox. And she's fouled. It'll be 2 shots with a chance to extend that lead to up to 6 points.
Nice pass inside again, like recognises the mismatch, the smaller guard and the bigger player. And now they have 2 free throws then to extend that lead to 6 points.
So it'll be Anna Puppin on the line for Pyrobel Killester, and she makes the first, extends that lead to 64 to 59. There's 2:23 on the clock as both teams try and fight their way into the Hula Hoops National Cup final.
And you can see now you have Rachel back on the court as well, and Mimi Clark, your 3-point shooters. A bit of a rest now, putting pressure all the way up on the Wildcats guards, trying to make bad decisions on the break.
So Fox gets it across to Rowan, who's been scoring all game long, but they'll need a few more points from her. And Boone is there to come out of this one, and great defense from Sullivan on Fox as the shot clock goes to 4. Stone takes a deep three, doesn't go, and Clark gets a hand on the ball.
A loose ball call, I think.
And it's gone against Michelle Clark. She looked to be the favourite for that ball.
I have to say, I was watching Aveen Burns' defence inside against Cathy. You could see Wildcats around the play looking for Cathy, but every time she got her body in the lane and forced her to go behind, it was a huge hustle play there. Sometimes the big girls don't get the credit they deserve at times there.
Yeah, she had a good second half, although she got in foul trouble early.
Killester very unlucky with that call there after such a great defensive set there.
Stone looks for Kavanagh inside, finds Kavanagh inside, and Kavanagh came with a great finish of a nice out of bounds pick and roll play.
Finding Kathy inside, yeah. So you can see what Gillian has said to them on the bench there. They're going to look inside to where their advantages have been.
Michelle Clark goes back door, but good hands from Kavanagh, and Byrne goes over Kavanagh. Kavanagh gets another block. The shot clock goes to 9. Sullivan drives inside, finds Byrne, takes another shot, and she gets the roll eventually. It's 67-61 to Pyrobel Killester, and a foul called on Michelle Clark. Luckily that'll just be the 4th, I think.
Yeah, lucky enough though.
Lee, we're coming into that territory now, they're down 6. It's half the score territory.
Have to, yeah, especially with a minute 20, there's only a couple of more offences in this game. They have to take a smart shot though. There's no point in rushing it if it's not a good shot. There is time left. They got to work the ball around again. Look to go inside. They're going to have to pick and roll here. A bit far out for Kathy to be catching it. Oh, they've gone inside. Great double team and a travel.
Travel called as the Killester defence swarmed around Yasmin Boone, and all of a sudden the heads have dropped a little bit for WIT Maxol Wildcats.
This is a must-stop situation. If Killester score here, I can't see how Wildcats are going to go back in the game. They also have to be smart on foul trouble. They had to foul early, which they didn't, so now they have to carry out the... Oh, big steal!
Boone gets a timely steal and makes a layup, and that's the kind of thing that can change this. And Carl Kilbride on the Killester bench looks forlorn as they were looking just to run down the clock, and now all of a sudden with a 67-63 it's a game again, and another hands on the ball, and the referees call a foul. I think it's gone against Fox. It did, it's gone against Katie Fox, and Gillian Hayes calls the referee over, obviously wants to have a polite discussion about the merits of that call.
Big call there. Big call. They're on the fast break again. It would have been their second steal, and definitely the momentum for the last 50 seconds would be. These are little things that might change the game, but this is where your mental strength comes in, right? If they score, what are you going to do the next play? Like, how are you going to get yourself back in the game?
So a huge steal from Boone, and then nearly another huge steal from Rohan, but it'll be Ashley Sullivan going to the line to extend the lead back to 6, she hopes. Currently 67-63 to Pyrobel Killester, with 49 seconds left on the clock. And Sullivan shows her experience to dispatch the first. Misses a second, the rebound from Boone, and she looks to attack. Finds Rowan. Rowan doesn't shoot, but good hands from...
out of bounds. Unlucky there, yeah. Great defence though. They forced Wildcats. They got back in transition. They didn't let Boone get the lane, and then they closed the baseline to Rowan and just got unlucky there with a foot on the baseline.
So 15 seconds on the shot clock, 39 seconds left in the game. It's a 5-point lead for Pyrobel Killester.
Big shot.
Stone takes a big deep 3. Looked good, but didn't come in, and Fox wide open on the 3-point line. That one's off, but a good rebound by Rowan. Got away with a travel maybe, but great hustle to get it back to Fox, and Fox taking another shot. Blocked by Nagel, and Katie Fox pushes and possibly got away with. Could have been called for an intentional foul as she clearly pushed. She meant to foul but got lucky, and it'll be 2 shots and leave. Massive block, massive couple of misses. 5-point lead with 23 seconds to go. And now they've got to rely on missed free throws. Exactly.
Look, Waterford did the right thing. They had 2 open shots. They had to take them. They got 2 big offensive rebounds. But credits to Killester, they didn't drop their heads. They kept in the play. They got a massive block there, and they got to the baseline as well. So Wildcats in the last minute haven't got a clean look at the basket, and that's why Killester are in control now with only 23 seconds and a 6-point lead.
And Becca Nagel makes no mistake and leads. Adds the Pyrobel Killester lead 70-63, and Sinead Deegan gets the ball over half court, but 14 seconds to go. Stone will take a 3. That's got to go in. It doesn't, but a rebound by Rohan with 8.9 seconds to go. It's a 5-point lead, and barring some disastrous turnovers, leave Pyrobel Killester being the stronger team here in the second half, and perhaps deserve the win in the end.
I think the way they controlled the last 3 minutes, they did deserve this 6-point lead going with 4 seconds left. hard luck to Waterford. Both teams put their heart on their sleeve and really went for the game. Sometimes you need a bit of luck, and I think Killester got a bit of luck, but you have to take the opportunity when you get it, and they've hit their free throws when it mattered. I love the fact that they kept the full court press up for the last 2 minutes, just not letting Waterford settle at all or get a good look at the basket. So I think at the end, the last 2 minutes and the experience of Killester really did show here.
So 2 minutes 30 seconds to go. It was a 1-point game, and we talked about the final run, and the final run came from Killester in the end, and that's put them up 7 as Waterford of Colford travel. 1.1 seconds to go. So it's Pyrobel Killester going to advance the Hula Hoops National Cup final with a 72-65 win.